Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Greetings. It's your guy Yari. And welcome to Wicks by Yari. Well, what do we have? There's a lot that I want to discuss today. I'm simultaneously doing a recording for my new podcast. Hold on one second.
Man, it's been one of them motherfucking nights, for real. I should have took some pictures before night started. It's the end of the night, and then we'll So we coming to you live, Diddy late nights. Anything can happen. I'm just vibing, just some wine.
You gotta keep the hair.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna wear this here in Toronto.
Ain't nobody. Hey, yo, let me ask you a question.
When I get to
That mother floating like a cloud, like you had clouds on your shoes. You know what I'm saying? And that moving around.
Hey, yo, you said for breeze?
You was floating like a breeze. You was moving like with a scent. You had a.
It's just late night. Got my wig on.
Breezing.
Listen, I was like, this ain't no goddamn wig. This is my natural. I don't need to be ashamed. This is my natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it to Toronto and Atlanta. You coming to Atlanta? Yo, you coming or not?
Man, I'm down.
Now, if you don't get to Toronto, get to Atlanta. I know you got a busy schedule producing all them hits.
I'm definitely making it to Atlanta.
Maybe you should schedule in
Toronto, I'ma smash that
day, but can you schedule me in? Because it's like
Yo.
They doing the album together. Y'all need to come see these shows and shut the up, for real.
You talk.
I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just saying, let's have a good.
You done got your hair right, and now you don't know nobody.
I just don't feel right without my family. That's all, baby. If anybody else take it any other way, I just don't feel right without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I don't even know why I'm FaceTime recording you like you entertaining. I ain't entertaining nobody. Touching snaps, they got 15 seconds, you wasting time.
You trying to destroy me?
Hey, yo, you gonna meet me in Atlanta?
Yo, ATL, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hit Atlanta. You know we don't have to trap out of Atlanta.
So Atlanta.
So I'm doing my dark hour studying. Was pulling some things off of YouTube and then cross-referencing them. I was pulling up some interesting things. Now I had seen the Rock Nation brunch has so many of my viewers, but I was looking for the subtle tells of things that were caught and what our first minds initially thought, but our conscious denied. So watching the video, I didn't even initially really see the thing with Rihanna and Chrissy. I just find it interesting that they still have some type of relevance, but I digress. I saw the thing with who was that, Chance the Rapper dancing and having dance-offs, and okay. But then I ran across P.Diddy, and I was so when it comes down to Sean Combs, not Carter, and that's a whole other discussion. Beyonce's muse, Jigaboo. Z. But no, I digress. But seeing Sean Combs interact with billionaire Patriot owner Robert Kraft was very, very interesting to me. Now, if we dig a little bit back into Robert Kraft, he is the owner of the NFL franchise, the New England Patriots. Billionaire Robert Kraft, who had some interesting sexual indecency charges in Florida that white privilege allowed to be swept under the rug. But him and Diddy were at this party together. I didn't know that we would see Robert Kraft at a Rock Nation dinner. I should have known, befitting, because Jigaboo Z and Beyonce, they are now in the NFL circle. So it is befitting now that the coming of the mixture of these indoctrinations is before us. Here we have a billionaire white man who this is probably the most sophisticated and exclusive group of black Americans and or foreigners, and this isn't usually his demographic, so to speak. A man with his cachet, he is an NFL owner. So whereas most of those in attendance at the Rock Nation party would or couldn't finance an asset of that size, he is still partying with the help, if I may say. So Sean, Diddy, Love, Puff Daddy, Love, Combs, and Robert Kraft were captured embracing
That's what I'm talking about. We ain't no man. I see you, Tom. What up?
Robert Kraft holding Diddy's shoulder, had his arm around him, holding his shoulder, with his other hand resting on his leg, and his hand maybe was holding his testicles. He was cuffing them, and Sean, seemingly, because it is known that he is, sexually fluid, well, so much more with wealthy white men, i.e. the Davises, the Aristas, these publishers and these corporations. His body language, how he was holding himself, being held over the shoulder by a seemingly wealthy white man. Diddy himself, legs crossed, was wearing all white, had Super Bowl rings on. Need I say, are we passing the ring? Is the ring symbolic for acknowledgement of, ownership? Now, Diddy was wearing a awful large ring at a party that was also captured. It's a lot of energies flowing around Sean these days, and he is, and I just find it very amazing. So that video of itself gave me gave me a small glimpse, very small glimpse into the passing of, you know, kept men, billionaire kept men and their toys. And mind you, some of these billionaires just buy $500 million yachts. I mean, you know, i.e. Jeff Bezos and a few other of these oligarch. But, you know, some of them buy black entertainers and athletes and stuff like that. So, but I digress. So, what we witnessed at the Rock Nation brunch was the passing from one owner to another. Diddy is no longer in the arms of Clive Davis. He now is. He's being under the tutelage of Jigaboo Z. He is becoming, I'm assuming, the God in which he's always wanted to become. Now, this is where the shakeup starts to come in, because we have to acknowledge that not too long ago, the Grammys themselves have been exposed. But it also was announced that Diddy would be getting some ICON award. So it's befitting now that the Grammys and its exposure are now arising to the consciousness of the masses. I mean, just think about it. In all of which Diddy has done in his life and been accused of and been associated with, this man is like Ghost meets Lucius Lyon. Like, I mean, this dude has done everything from like mob hits to his bestie, you know, rest in paradise, Big, you know, dealing with this man. He sacrificed people. And you know, the wickedness of it all is that you would sit and give this man the ICON of award of the Grammys, and the Grammys themselves have been quoted as being rigged to good old boys. Who is the good old boys they're speaking of? Is this Clive Davis? I mean, are we witnessing like a real clash of powers and exposures that mainstream society is putting in front of us, but nobody is actually speaking? You sitting telling me that instead of allowing Diddy to get an ICON award from the Grammys, this woman who has an esteemed track record said, oh, no. Off code. She went off code. She sunk the Grammy ship before allowing the Grammys and in its esoteric meanings, and its importance to society. She would rather just sink that ship than allow this black man, not to disparage the man, but he still is a black man, but allow this black man, because it always comes back down to the hierarchy of racial superiority or the beliefs thereof. So this woman, whistleblower. Nope. You know, I have tenure. I have the chops. I have the CEO isms that have proven my success in the past. I'm not letting this nigga get past nothing. Y'all gonna give him an award? Cause good old boy club. So cat's out the bag. Diddy now makes this black excellence speech. It's always black excellence when it comes to wealth, money. Black excellence. Where's the excellence of the soul in which these people are after. Make no mistake, these individuals have sold, and I'm not saying a signature contract, because the selling of a soul is not one that's in the constraint of common law or admiral law or any of the other subsets of law dealing with torts, contracts. It has nothing to do with a pen to a paper or blood. Sacrifice is very real. Blood, sexual, deviant sacrificing is very real. The point is his. This is the point that I'm making. That these individuals who tap dance around issues of importance, but are all for the shits and giggles, the ha-has and the kikis, they sell their souls, meaning their morality, their moral constraints, or the construct of those constraints, because they don't have any constraints. Anything is for the check. This is the excellence. So you get money, anything is possible. You have money, you can do anything that you want, or with money you can do anything that you want. That is the black excellence that is being propagated and programmed into our youth via music and social media and entertainment and other forms of entertainment. But these artists, Diddy, Jay, Jigaboozy, are selling their souls to indoctrinate the masses to this. So you gain wealth, you gain the notoriety, you gain power in a lot of regards. And the true power for them is to have power in black society, where the same Robert Kraft would never be at a party with Jim and Chrissy. I mean, let's just be honest about this situation. This man owns the New England Patriots. What the fuck? What is Chrissy doing pushing up on people? She better be glad that Rihanna was not on that fuck shit, because we all know Riri don't be with that shit. So I'm just trying to figure out where did that really go. But I digress once again. So now that the black excellence is the theme moving forward, so wealth is power over other blacks. Because truth be told, black excellence is just us, the innate being that we are. How we make things out of nothing. We make the hustle out of a struggle. You know, this excellence that is being promoted. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm really good on that. You got these sellouts. Y'all just was giving Kobe eulogies and stuff before this man even gone. And
alright, we're gonna get right to it. So, did LeBron James know that Kobe Bryant was gonna pass? According to this video right here, this proved that he had some enlightenment of what was going to happen. And as you can see right here, he knows something is up. We about to get to it, people. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I'm bringing y'all nothing but the exclusive. Warning, warning. You are now entering the best YouTube channel ever. Let's get to it.
surpassing Kobe first. A lot of these guys who've been passing the list are, historical figures in the game. The fact that you played with Kobe, Team USA, against him for so many years and have that personal relationship, does that mean anything different for this whole process?
It does. It does in the fact that, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, I was growing up through the ranks when Kobe came into the league. He was, it wasn't a dream of mine to come straight, from high school at that point in time to the NBA. But I was like, wow, a 17 or 18-year-old kid being able to make that leap, that's pretty damn cool. And as I started playing more ball and I was went into high school, the things that he was doing on the floor, I, admired and wanted to be a part of. I went to ABCD camp, and he came and talked to all the kids that was there, and I happened to be one of the kids that was there, and I was just listening. I was just trying to soak everything up I could.
People, peep game. LeBron James has never went in this much depth to talk about Kobe Bryant. He has never went into this much depth. Even when he signed with the Lakers, you know what I mean? He never went into this much depth. It's as if LeBron James is reading or talking about a eulogy of Kobe Bryant like he knew that he was going to pass. So this is like an early eulogy. It's crazy. I don't know if he knows it or not, but he said it in this interview. He said something about the universe. So he's pretty much writing off or reading his eulogy of Kobe Bryant. Unbelievable.
And I remember one thing that he said. He was like, if you want to try to be, great at it, or want to be one of the greats, you got to put the work in. There's no substitution to work. And I was a 15-year-old kid at that camp, and you can actually find the footage of him at that camp. And in 2001, I believe I was playing in.
Are y'all listening? Are y'all paying attention? He is talking and reminiscing as if Kobe has already passed. This was the night before Kobe got in that crash in Calabasas. Allegedly.
New Jersey, and the All-Star game, if I'm not mistaken, and y'all can correct me, it was in Philly, right? Yeah, that Saturday, me and Maverick drove to the Intercontinental downtown Philadelphia, and he gave me a pair of his shoes, which I ended up wearing that following night. It was the red, white, and blue Kobe's. I was a 15, and he was a 14, and I wore them anyways. And I sat and just...
Pay attention to these numbers, because these numbers are subliminal. These numbers have a lot of meaning to them. 15 and 14. Pay attention to these numbers, people. People, this world we live in is sick. Pay attention.
Talked to him for a little bit. He gave me the shoes. I rocked them in the game. And it was the same night that we played Oak Hill against Melo. And then I saw what he was able to...
Did you hear what he said about the shoes? He gave me the shoes. I rocked them. If you notice, he wrote Mamba for Life on his shoes the night before when he was playing in Philadelphia. Yeah, Will Smith, born and raised. Yeah, Will Smith. What's the movie he got coming out with Martin Lawrence? Bad Boys. Bad Boys, Bad Boys. What you gonna do? Yeah. People, it's crazy. It's sick. They're promoting, that movie Bad Boys too as well. Cause I made a video, if you haven't seen it, with Kevin Hart, how he almost got sacrificed. It was a warning from the higher ups that, hey, don't talk about the gays, don't talk about people like that. You know what I'm saying? Or we're gonna do something more than just get your car crash. But Kevin Hart, they didn't get rid of him because he's worth more alive than he is dead. Kobe Bryant, he wasn't as transparent. He did like lectures every once in a while, and he'd do like pop-ups, meet and greets. But Kevin Hart is more transparent. He's making money off Jumanji. He's making money off of Netflix.
Do the very next night winning MVP here in Philly. That following night. As I got got drafted, I still just admired him. Seeing what he was able to accomplish, winning championships, having, being early in his career where, he learned from the.
But I'm gonna cut this video short. It got another 2 minutes on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut it short, but you guys get the picture. Y'all could tell that, LeBron, his whole demeanor that he approached Kobe with, as if he already knew something was gonna happen, so he already wanted to speak his good words. But anyway, guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We gotta get this message out to these people. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube can share this message with everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification, and we out.
He's been a part of the society too. So, Kobe's getting smoked too. Now I dare go after him about anything that a white woman, a white BBC. So this whole Grammy fiasco had to do with old Sean Combs. That bitch don't play. I'm gone. Bom, 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 bom. So, Diddy's hooked up with Robert Kraft. So, what is that? What are we getting at? Well, it doesn't appear that, Diddy's ICON Grammy is going to really even have cachet of Grammys after this year. I mean, what's a Grammy? They give them out. They give them out to who they want to. Who sits on these boards? So, Diddy getting an ICON award, it means nothing. And that is all Clive at this point. At this point, the the the, the stranglehold that Clive and Diddy have with one another. This is a the flies on those walls. I can only imagine. But very interesting dynamic relationship.